Hello everybody, I hope you're all having a fantastic day. For today's message I'm going to be tapping into the masculine energies again in the collective, and we'll see what's cooking. Guide. My beloved divine feminine, I'm coming into a place where I cannot deny the inner voice, the voice of my intuition, my inner guidance, divine guidance, and I am being compelled to follow it and move in this direction. I can see the light in front of me, and that light is you. It's you when you turn on your heart light. It is your heart light that's guiding me home. And I'm really picking up speed in terms of coming home to you, because there's a moving forward and then there's a moving forward with power and grace. And it feels so damn good. I have been pulled in different directions. Contrasting forces such as past fears and future dreams have been tugging at me. Maybe I've been a bit unsure about making commitments while I reach out to enjoy the fruits of love and yearn for the security of being with my ultimate lover. I have had enough of relationships that were not so hot. I may be struggling with the pros and cons of my current situation, but I have the strength to guide the opposing forces within me and the responsibility for doing so. But I can only do that when you take the initiative to do that in yourself. With the chances for pleasure and rewards come the risk of uncertainty and pain. I'm deciding which path is best for my heart, body, mind and soul to follow at this moment in my life. I'm listening to the voice of my intuition and finding the centre from which action springs, and that's helping me overcome ambivalence and discern which directions are best for me. I'm really getting clear on what I most love for myself, or what I most want for myself now, what I most desire for myself. Self-inquiry is stirring my emotions and memories arising to the surface. I'm developing a new willingness to look within myself, and that's helping to uncover the road to recovery from painful experiences and is freeing my spirit to move boldly. I'm beginning to sing a hopeful song of romance. Balancing logic and intuitions helps my feelings flow towards an expression of harmony. But rushing towards the future disturbs the present, so I'm being willing to allow my now to unfold at its own pace and witness it with total awareness. And the ebb and flow of moods may accompany changing life circumstances that bring new opportunities. Some of these changes endure, while others are doors that open briefly and then close. It's important to be flexibly responsive to which moment's demands without too much focus on future expectations. This is not a time to obsess about issues needing clarification. At the right time, we'll hear the answers whispered from within, or from the divine speaking through people around us. Anger, rage. I've been feeling my emotions. I've had the feels, you'll be pleased to know. It feels really good to be able to feel through my feelings and release these emotions that I maybe have been holding on to for so long. Yeah. So feeling angry is different to having anger. You feel it as it's leaving, but as it leaves, we're transmuting it from a low emotion to a much higher frequency. The frequency of love. Sacrifice. And the only thing that we have to sacrifice on this journey is these low emotions, is these ego-based thoughts and beliefs and ideas and self-criticisms. The only thing we have to sacrifice is everything that we're not, so that we can come fully into who we truly are. So in truth, what we have to sacrifice to have our union is nothing. And once we've let go of all the negativity and the upsets, by feeling through them and working through them and releasing and surrendering, we'll move into a heightened state of love with each other. That's what we're wanting. Yeah, Eros is going to be shooting his arrow of love. Marriage, commitment, or some kind of bonding of emotional ties may yet be on the horizon, or may already have been made. We're going to find a fertile oasis of mutual sharing and caring in the desert of loneliness, or experience harmony after a time of discord. My mind is searching for and finding a path leading to improvement of intimate communications. Love's mysteries are revealed, and I may find myself making decisions about important matters concerning my romantic destiny. And I may find myself making these decisions because you're actually making them for the both of us. So I find myself making the same one. My confidence and self-esteem are likely to grow as a golden opportunity to enrich my emotional life comes my way, i.e. you, and ordinary reality will become infused with the sublime. I will have to make decisions about the directions in which I let my heart move, and about the actions I take as a result of these movements. I may find myself juggling emotional choices as Eros smiles wryly, watching me try to go in two directions at the same time. Mercurial quickness of thought can keep things interesting and moving quickly. My dreams and realities will be fitting seamlessly and beautifully. Or I may have to reshape my dreams to fit the forms of life and love that offer themselves to me. I'm remembering that my life story unfolds day by day, and that the very nature of human existence prevents us from knowing the outcome in advance. Remembering that and surrendering can help us flow towards our emotional future without fear. And when I'm with you, it will be so much better and so much more incredible than I could have ever dreamed of. A spiritual relationship, sacred union. So if I've had a tendency to stay somewhat distant, it's time for me to open my heart to you. And once that happens, I'll be becoming deeply committed. Inner beauty tends to act as a magnet to attract me. Outer appearances are less important to me than who you are inside. Although I may be acting practical and down to earth, I hold on to my ideas and desires with all my being. There is nothing lightweight about my views on love, because I view love as sacred. Emotions root in ardent desire. Open communication will bring greater depth of understanding and new perspectives on the future. My pendulum of desire may swing among material, emotional and intellectual concerns, awakening inner awareness that helps me see through veils of illusion or confusion. I'm grounding my hopes and emotions in reality. Because my glamorous romantic dreams of you that stir my imagination are being nourished with pristine clarity. Even though I do have a lot of regret about the past and what went down between us, but this is what we're healing through. This is what you specifically are healing through at this time. Because always with twin flames, the one that's a little bit more distant, shall we say, always says, right, that's it, we're not getting any closer, but then once the inner work, once the spiritual work, once the healing work is done, they always turn around and say, I don't know what I was talking about, come closer. Or, I never said that, of course I love you. Always. So there's no need to bring up the regrets of the past, no need to go over it, because the healing that's being done will be so complete that will be like those times never happened. They were just necessary to get us into necessary experiences to get us into the frequency of harmonious union and maintain that. But once we're past that, it's gone forever. Because it wasn't even real, it was just an illusion. And I certainly wasn't conscious of anything that I was doing. And steady progress is being made. I'm moving towards you steadily, but it's going to be solid. This time has been used wisely to build a good solid foundation to sustain our union. And it's going to be something coming through after a long period of time, but it's going to be solid, it's going to be steadfast, it's going to be permanent. It's not going to be fleeting, it's going to be here to stay. It was bonfire night here yesterday. I don't know if you can hear the fireworks outside, but this is not going to be just fireworks. It's not going to be something fleeting or temporary that burns out. No, it's going to be a steady, eternal flame that burns forever. Okay, my lovelies, I really hope you enjoyed that, because I think that it feels pretty complete. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you really enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.